Hi everyone, I wanted to make this quick video about a timeline jump. I mean, I definitely felt there was a timeline jump the night of the US election. I didn't really mention it to anybody, but I've heard other people talking about timeline jumping, so I wanted to tell my little story of what happened. And this is not a political video. I don't want any political arguing in the comments. It will be deleted. If you want to talk about timeline jumping in the comments, I'd love to hear that. But anyway, so it was the night of the election. I turned on the TV. I was going to see what's happening. And wow, Kamala was way out in front. It was all blue. I was just like, wow, she might win by a landslide, you know. So it wasn't very long. I was watching, oh, maybe half hour, 20 minutes, half hour into the election coverage. And all of a sudden, I hear all this crash, bang, glass breaking. I thought somebody broke into my dang house and, you know, broke the window and came in my house. So I came out in the kitchen. This is a picture of my kitchen. This is all the way to the ceiling practically. And there's a shelf here, and it's very high up. It's high up. It's taller than me. And I have all these antique canisters there. That's an angel, a wire angel. And there's things my grandmother gave me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Let's put the pen away. And there's this, you know, this things that these are my grandmother's canisters, and then my one grandma made me this, and she made me this other thing. And there was this third item there that was a old-timey, what do they call that? I keep wanting to call it rock candy. It was a candy dish, but it was carnival glass. It was made out of carnival glass, and it was a candy dish with a lid with a little dog on it, a little schnauzer dog on it. And I come in the kitchen, and this clock is off the wall, and not only is the schnauzer candy dish broke into a million pieces, but a couple of these things where I glued it back together, you could see the farina was broken. And but this clock is just one of those little plastic dollar store clocks. I mean, so I didn't really think about it till today even. It's just like, a clock. Hello, a clock fell off the wall. You know, timeline, clock, hello McFly. But that was crazy. And I will, full disclosure, I will add that it was 2 days after the time change, okay? So I did come down, I did take this clock off, it's hung on a nail up there. I did get on the ladder, take this down, set the clock back, and put a new battery in it. So there is a chance that I didn't quite get it hung on the nail properly, you know, when I changed the battery and turned it backwards. But I mean, I've lived here since '96. That's never happened, ever. So anyway, so I come out and there's broken glass all over, because the kitchen table's right up against this wall here. There's, you know, broken glass everywhere, and I'm like, what the heck happened? Out of this lightweight, very lightweight plastic clock, too. That's another thing that's kind of bizarre. So I'm just like, oh, well, I cleaned some of it up, and I'll have to glue these back together, whatever. And I go back out into the living room where the TV is, and everything's changed. It's all red. It's all going in, you know, the other direction. It was all blue, not all blue, but it was freaky. And, you know, I'm sure, even before I even realized that the clock fell, and it was, you know, but I felt like we must have jumped a timeline or something. This is so crazy. We must have jumped a timeline. And what the announcers were saying, it was just like, oh, well, early voters tend to vote blue, and that's why it was blue early on. That was, you know, it wasn't like it never happened. You know, the commentary was saying, well, early voters tend to, mail-in voters or early voters tend to vote blue. That's why it was all blue in the beginning, or something like that. That's the way they explained it away. But I mean, this was totally freaky-deaky, man. It was so freaky-deaky. And not only that, I lost my beautiful little carnival glass. I mean, it was unsalvageable. It was broke into all kinds of pieces. I could not glue it back together. And then this one was broken, and one of the other ones, the lid was broken. I glued it back together, because I don't even use these. They're just there for decoration, basically, and to remind me of my grandma, you know. So, pretty freaky. I think we definitely jumped a timeline. I know in this house we did, and again, it just came to me just now as I was doing the video, a freaking clock fell. Hello. If that's not a timeline jump, then I don't know what is. Again, maybe I didn't quite hang it on the hanger that well when I turned the clock back 2 days before, but I mean, come on. You can't make this stuff up. It's crazy, right? Anyways, I'm the one who said stop saying it's so crazy, because things are getting crazier and crazier. But I feel like I definitely jumped a timeline. I'd love to hear your timeline story, so leave it in the comments. And again, this is not about politics, okay? This is about timeline jumping. So if you also experienced something, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And I'll be back again soon with another video. Till then, bye.